Hello dear students of Standard 8. Welcome to DAV Moyle Public School. I am your social science teacher Nitin Pushpatode. Today I will take the revision of Resources, Utilization and Development Part 2nd. So let's start our today's online session. On the basis of development, resources are classified into two types, potential resources and actual resources. First, potential resources. Those resources which exist in a particular region and can be used in the future are called potential resources. Available resources in a country which are not fully surveyed are known as potential resources. For example, students, petroleum can be found in old sedimentary rock of Himalaya. The potential resources need detailed survey for estimating their quantity and quality. Students, wave energy, earthquake energy, iceberg freshwater. These are the example of potential resources. Second type is actual resources. Listen, those resources where we know the total availability of quantity and quality. Those resources where we know the total availability of quantity and quality are called the actual resources. The actual resources of a country are those which have been thoroughly surveyed and their quantities have been identified. For example, students, Saudi Arabia has 25.9% of the world's oil reserves. Students, mineral deposits, soil, timber, protected natural territories, suitable microclimate for living and recreation. These are the example of actual resources. Students, given picture depicts the message about the actual and potential resources. So these are the another most important resources, potential and actual. Sustainable development. Students, what do you mean by the sustainable development? Listen, sustainable development means development that takes place without damaging environment. Students, what is the goal of sustainable development? Listen, to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. It is the most important goal of sustainable development. Students, therefore, resources should be used judiciously. Overuse of many valuable resources has led to the degradation or deterioration in the quality of soil, land, and water resources. Therefore, students, we should have a responsibility to use resources in a limited manner, in a proper manner. Students, how can we sustain the resources? Listen, use all renewable resources judiciously, then minimize the wastage of natural resources, conserve the varied species. By using these steps, we can definitely sustain the resources. Students, the use of resources varies from one country to another due to the technology and skilled human resources. The developed countries make optimum use of resources as compared to the developing countries like India. So students, rapid population growth has resulted in overutilization of natural resources. Thus, there is an urgent need to maintain a balance between the population, resource planning, and conservation. Resources should be used judiciously, otherwise mankind will have to face a danger consequences. So, students, we as a human being, we have a lot of responsibility to sustain natural resources. Conservation. Yes. Listen students, conservation is the care and protection of these resources so that they can persist for future generations. Conservation seeks the sustainable use of nature by humans for activities such as hunting, lodging or mining. While preservation means protecting nature from human use. Students, conservation means sustainable and optimum utilization of resources. We must realize that nature and its resources are not merely ours. They also belong to the future generation. Students, we have to create sustainable community for the sustenance of life on the planet, for the balance the ecological system. Our earth is the only habitable planet. So spread awareness for saving the earth from further deterioration and the degradation. Okay, students, again we should have a responsibility to follow the 5 R's rule. 5 R's rule, that means reduce, reuse, refuse, recycle, and rethink. Everyone has a responsibility to follow these 5 things to conserve and to sustain the resources. Students, use the resources according to the need and not according to the greed. So care for nature, it will care for you. So the given pictures depicts the message about the conservation of nature. So students, as a human beings, we have a lot of responsibility to save nature, to conserve nature, in such a way that the revision of this lesson is completed. Students, here are some important questions. You have to write the answer of this question and read properly. In the next online session, I will take the revision of next lesson. So till then, thank you very much and have a nice day.